All right, you guys. This is episode 6 of Put Your Phone Down podcast. I'm your girl, Keisha, and I have somebody special, my special guest on the line. This woman is amazing from top to bottom. I started going to her spa, the Bel Viso Spa, my gosh, probably over 5 years ago. And when you go, you will come back as family. It's very warm, it's very welcoming. This young lady in particular, man, her personality soars through the door. She's going to make you feel comfortable. They have complimentary wines, everybody, the whole staff. We got Peyton, we got Dahlia. And when I tell you to get you together, the ambiance is 100% beautiful. You do not have to go any further than Maryville once you take a step in here. I want to introduce my favorite estheticians and the owner of Bel Viso Spa. I finally have her on here because this woman stays busy. I got Olga on my line. What up, Olga?
Hey girl, what's happening?
Tell me. I want everybody to know about Bel Viso. And I just really want to thank you for, carving out time. I know you're always on the go. You know this is your baby. Bel
Yes,
Viso
yes.
is your baby, and I want people not to only know about Bel Viso Spa, but I want them to know you and the staff and what got you started in this. Like, her story is so amazing, you guys, that if it does not encourage you, I don't know what you're doing. So Olga, I really don't mean to just throw the floor out on you, but can you please let these people know about your humble beginnings?
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you so much. I feel so honored to be a part of your show and your podcast. It's just absolutely amazing. I listen to it all the time and I absolutely love you and everything you're doing with this. Thank you for the very special introduction. I feel very honored. Yeah, and I will go ahead and get started.
Do
Um,
not make me cry, by the way, but thank you.
Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. But honestly, it started off with women just like yourself. Honestly, just we opened up in 2018. I did have a business partner at the time. We went to beauty school together. Right after we graduated, a few short months afterwards, we came up with the idea to go into business together. And we ended up opening up in October of 2018. The very beginning was very tough. We went through a lot of trials and tribulations and just getting started with entrepreneurship.
Was
And
that a
then,
struggle? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just cut
yeah,
you off
no,
completely.
no, no, not at all. Yeah, it was a struggle in the beginning just because, we both went from waitressing to opening a business. So pretty much the only thing we both had down 100% was customer service because that's one thing that waitressing definitely did teach my old business partner and myself for sure was customer service. And we had that down packed. Aside from that, we just kind of every day we winged it and we just kind of got started. And my husband, I like to give a lot of credit to him because he's been an entrepreneur his entire life. So he kind of gave us the jump start. He wrote us out a business plan and we stuck to it and it worked. It worked really, really well. So I have a lot to be grateful for with that man. Also, my old business partner, she had her boyfriend involved also, and the four of us kind of tag teamed it for like the first 3 years. And then after that, the rest was history. We're going on 5 years in October. About 2 years ago, I took over on my own. So in 2021, I re-signed our lease and I took over on my own, and it's been going really great.
Wow, we got to give you a round of applause on all of that because it's the fear to start from something like the unknown. It's like waitressing and being, your own boss, having a building, making sure you have clients on a regular basis. That's like you
Yes,
said, the only thing that in your mind you have in your mind, like, okay, I know how to be nice to people, I know how to be courteous, but
right.
to still have a business last 5 years. And come on now, through the pandemic, when a lot of things were closing down, the
Oh,
spa pretty
absolutely.
much remained some type of way because you guys had already practiced wearing masks and all of those things.
Yeah, so we actually did. We practiced, safe practices at that time, and we were shut down for quite a few months. I think we shut down for about 2.5 months during that time. But, we made ourselves useful. So we started doing live videos with our clients, and we would do like facials at home. We got creative and we did like facials on the go, and we did body scrubs on the go, and we came up with like stress balls, and we just had kind of like a self-care basket that we kind of put together. And a couple of days out of the week, we wore our mask, our gloves, we had our hand sanitizer, and we went out and we kind of delivered to whoever wanted to support us. And we can never thank our clients enough at that time, especially that
Hmm.
supported us through that pandemic, because they really kept us alive and going.
And that's why, though, I think most people, and I've shared my story with you, when it comes to looking into a spa and waxing and all those things, it makes you nervous. It's a nerve-wracking experience. You ask all of your friends, who can you go to, who's a good one, because it's very intimate. You're about to
Yes,
see some things,
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
so it made, like, from day one, the minute I called Bel Viso, I mean, I tampered with, I'm gonna just put my business out. I tampered with the Brazilian, and I was like,
Yes.
man, all I've heard about is that hurt. So
Truthfully, it's the most intimate service you'll ever get in your life, and
it
it
is.
is it's very nerve-wracking to go and have a complete stranger, like, look at your most intimate area. And
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
it's we always stuck by the good old-fashioned rule, treat others how you want to be treated. And we know that we're all women,
Hmm.
so we can all relate with each other, and no one knows us better than ourselves. And we ourselves are not perfect. So we're sitting
Right.
over here just trying to make you feel comfortable, how we, of course, want to feel comfortable as well too.
Yeah, and that's what you guys do. Like, so I remember only hearing horror stories about Brazilians. And so I called and I'm like, look, I'm making everybody laugh, but I was dead ass serious. Like, hey now, look, I don't want y'all walking around with half of my stuff, like. And so when I
Right.
got there, it was like you guys taught me it's different waxes, because I again
Right.
only heard horror stories. And you was like, look, I think at that time it was the business partner. She said, look, it's going to be fine. So I'm clenching already, right? I'm
Right,
thinking about
right,
the 40-year-old
right.
old version and whatnot. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
God,
yes.
they
Uh-huh.
about to get to hit soprano. But what it is, and
That's
I
so
would like
funny.
for you to make this a teachable moment for the ones that have been thinking about it or pondering, or even ones who have had some trauma related. It is a different wax for those things. So, can you explain that? I've seen the blue and I've seen the purple, and I believe purple works best for me. So, can you explain that too?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's so many different kinds of waxing in this beauty industry. And in the very beginning, the first couple years of business, we definitely, tampered with a whole bunch of different waxes. And it was all about learning what was best for our, particular spa. And, specifically, we loved hard wax over soft wax for that Brazilian area. Now, you can do waxing with either soft wax, which is with the strips, or with hard wax, which dries a little bit faster, and you just pull that wax right off. And we actually started off by supporting a couple small businesses, and purchasing one hard wax, which was a cream wax from one business, and then one hard wax from a gel. It was a gel hard wax, and that was from another small business. And we did that for a very long time, until recently. Actually, I am in the middle of launching my own wax. So
Well,
I
oh,
actually, yes. I haven't
congratulations.
even
We just landed an
Thank
exclusive.
you. Thank you so much. Yes, I haven't even announced it yet. Just a few people know about it right now, a few estheticians in the industry. I've already made quite a few sales off of it, and I'm very, very grateful for that. I haven't like finished with all my content yet, but once I do that, I will definitely be launching It's going to be called Bear by Bel Viso. So as soon as I launch it, you guys are the first ones to know about it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like I think it's the waxing that makes people come back because they go in thinking this is gonna be horrible, and then no, ladies, I'm trying to tell you, you go here and it won't hurt. You'll be in your head about it, but if you
Right,
have
right.
ever had a Brazilian that has, hurt you or has been too painful, I do encourage you, honestly, try this out. You won't regret that. And I'm just
I
saying that
honestly
honestly.
think if it was a really bad experience for you, 9 times out of 10, it was probably the waxer.
Hmm.
So we actually specialize in like making this as painless and like quick as possible. I would definitely consider us to be speed waxers and
Hmm.
very efficient waxers. So although we're doing it pretty quickly, we're doing it pretty quickly because the positions can be uncomfortable. It's, the whole entire service can be uncomfortable just naturally, not because we're making it uncomfortable, just because naturally it is. You have your area out and you're trying to just kind of get that work done. And
Hmm.
so we're talking you through it. We're getting to know each other. We're catching up on life if you already became a regular. And if
Hmm.
you're new, we're just getting to know you because
It,
we're just your
it,
everyday girls, and we love what we do and we love meeting new people and we love meeting new women. And we also do men waxing, but not in the intimate areas. So
mhm.
I will say that we do like nose and ear waxes for men, we do chest and back, and that's pretty much the limits for it. We don't do any intimate waxing for men, but I do have a couple estheticians that I know that do. We just don't offer it at the salon that we're at right now.
Now, I want to go back to this word that you used, and you
Yes.
already know where I'm going with this. We discussed it.
Yes.
Intimacy, intimate.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to the Brazilians, would you suggest that women, do you encourage them to get it because it might feel better if they are active? What's your opinion
Like,
about that?
do you mean like sexually active?
And whatever type of other active they want to do.
Okay,
Yeah,
girl. So we're gonna get
sexually
into the
active.
spicy topic
Yes,
of
please. Come on,
getting a
Olga. Let
Brazilian
it out.
before intimacy. Yes, girl, absolutely. So I encourage it for so many reasons. So the number one reason that we say to get Brazilian waxes, and number one, and people probably don't even think this, but it's for your personal hygiene. Okay, so number one is for hygiene. Hair carries a lot of bacteria and odor. Naturally, things happen all day, with women and what we have going on. So when you get rid of all that hair, it kind of eliminates one problem, which is that like odor that kind of sticks to all that hair.
Hmm.
So, when it's gone, you feel great, you feel sexy, you feel sleek, you feel like a little, weight has been taken off in so many words. So, when you go to the intimacy part of it, of course, you have to wait about 24 hours right after you do get a wax because you don't want to, get any infections or irritations down there with all that friction that could happen. But girl, let me tell you, the next day, yes, you are ready to go and it makes everything so much better for sure.
Just repeat that for the people in the middle, the front, and the back. It makes
Okay,
everything
so for
so
my girls
much.
all the way in the back, yes, girl, get that kitty pretty and let's get
Yes,
you snatched up and ready for your man or your partner for sure.
yes, because
Yes.
woo, now that's the truth. The when it's very smooth, and if you are new to the Brazilian wax world, it does make you stay on top of it because it's a difference when it starts growing back and all that stuff. So I needed you to put that out there. I'm just trying to encourage people to stay on top of it and to support Bel Viso Spa. So we go forward it up a little bit and talk about the specials that you guys continue to have. you know um the website, I'm sure it tells it all, and you have the social media outlets, IG and
Yes. Uh-huh.
FB, and you guys have TikTok. But I know
Yes.
you guys offer a variety of things, and I want you to tell people you just turned 5 years old. I believe you got something in the works of that. So what are your specials coming up for this month and next month?
Okay, so we do monthly specials. We've been doing that since day one. And yeah, every month we take a few things off of our menu, we discount them, we pair them up. We really like to pair it up a lot of the time with our V steam. So our V steam is a very unique treatment that we do at the salon. And it's basically, we have two customized chairs that my husband customized and built just exactly to my liking and what we wanted for the spa. He carved a hole in the middle of a chair, and we have a pot of herbs that are all organic, they're all safe and healthy, and they're made specifically for healing like the woman's uterus, and it helps if you have cramping before and after your cycle. It helps to kind of balance out your pH. It helps with circulation. There's so many benefits to V steaming. So we actually love to pair that up because it kind of will give you a small discount and it incorporates into the special. And then, women get to try something new or something old if they've tried it before. But it's a 30-minute session that you get. And that's something that we really like to do all the time. And we have it every single day of the week. You're able to V steam. So whenever we're opened, you're able to go in and do it. Now, to
And
get
it's,
back
it's
with the
beautiful as
specials,
well. Yeah.
thank you. And to get back to the specials, we just kind of pair something up all the time. In the summertime, we do a lot more waxing specials. And when it gets a little cooler out and the seasons change, we kind of, we like to incorporate a facial during the seasons, as they change too. So like right now in October for our 5-year anniversary, we're going to be doing specials in fives. So we're going to do a Brazilian special, and you'll get five of them for a discounted price. Now you will have to purchase that bundle and use them all within a certain time frame, but it's very easy to do, and women do it every single day anyways. And we're just going to give you a huge discount with it. So you're saving a whole bunch of money. We're also going to do chemical peels because we're in chemical peel season now since summer is coming to an end and we're entering fall. So we're going to do 5 chemical peels. And again, you're going to get that discounted. And that's going to be something you're going to buy in a bundle. And we're going to see some really good results with your skin with that. We'll take before and after pictures with your consent, of course. And we'll go ahead and post those if you want us to, or just kind of keep track just for your own personal, use.
Now,
And
can you
and then we're
explain
gonna
a little bit more? I'm sorry. Can you explain just a
yeah,
little bit more about what the chemical peel is and for people with sensitive skin like myself, what exactly does that do?
yeah, so that's a great question. So we use a product line called Only Yours Skincare. It's an all-natural holistic product line. So it's not too abrasive for any skin. It's very, very light and gentle. Our specific chemical peels don't actually make your skin peel. It's a light superficial peel that does more of a deep exfoliation on your skin. So it's really good for like cellular turnover on your skin. It's good to help with anti-aging. It's good to help if you have acne or hyperpigmentation, any kind of different skin conditions that your skin can be going through. The chemical peel is literally good for every single kind of skin type because it's very light and gentle, yet very effective. So it's going to go on your skin. We leave it on anywhere from like 5 to 8 minutes, just depending on your skin type. If you're dry, if you're oily, how sensitive you are. And after a couple of minutes, we're going to take it off and we give you a whole entire facial treatment. So we'll give you like a cooling mask to go over it. We do these cooling ice globes, kind of like icing your skin afterwards, cold towels. We give you like a light massage during it, and then that's pretty much the facial. And then you're going to get
Oh,
great results. So
I
as
have
long as
had
you
a
keep up
facial.
with,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
you
had
keep
a
up with
facial
like
and
good skincare products, and then you use your sunscreen all year round because sunscreen is very, very important. So it's really good that when you get a chemical peel, you prep your skin by doing good skincare and then afterwards continuing on with that too.
and it's the bomb. When I tell you the music
Yes.
in there is soft, you turn off the
Yes.
lights. Oh my gosh. So okay, thank
Yes.
you for
We
telling me
set the
about
tone.
that one.
Thank you so much. We set the tone for that. So, like for a facial, we're going to dim the lights. We're going to put on some nice spa music. We're going to heat the bed up for you. And it's just really a whole vibe. And then when you get like a waxing appointment, that's a different vibe too. We have an Alexa in our room, so we kind of just play like your everyday music or whatever the client prefers. And then the lights are up and we're just girl talking and we're just vibing the whole time. So it's really, really cool. It's a good experience
That's true.
either way.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, okay, we covered the chemical peel, and I believe you're about to tell about something else.
Yeah, so we're actually still trying to work up like with the finishing touches of our specials. So far we got some bee steam specials, we have some Brazilian specials, the chemical peel, and we're working up to do a really nice spa day package for October. So it's going to include a couple different things all paired up together, and you might spend a couple of hours with us, but you're going to leave feeling refreshed and rejuvenated.
That's true. I mean, it really is. Everything that you're saying is a fact. Now, I was scrolling through your Facebook page, and I know it was only for a limited time, but I thought it was so cute for the Barbie mask that you guys had on.
Uh-huh.
I
Yes.
know I've seen that mask. It's like a collagen mask, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we do use some jelly mask at the spa, which is really cool because they're all very cooling, hydrating mask, and they all have like different vitamins and minerals in them. It's like a powder form, and once we mix it with the water and we set it on your skin, it kind of just sets on your skin. Once it dries, all those vitamins and minerals have been soaked into your skin, and it leaves you with a really nice, pretty glow, and it's really, really relaxing. And they come in all different colors, but the colors are kind of targeted towards different skin conditions, different benefits that each mask may have. So specifically, that pink one that we used was, it was for the trend that was going on with the Barbie movie and all that kind of stuff. We like to keep up with the trends at the salon too. So we definitely, whatever's going on and like, out and popping at the time, we're going to try to incorporate it at the salon some kind of way.
Yeah, I mean, that was so cute. I don't know if you guys still have this. I remember this is how I found you. It was like some gold flakes that you guys were doing. I was like, look, I got to try this place out.
Oh
Like, I don't,
yeah, that was our
it has
that
some
was our
gold pieces in
24.
it.
Yes, that was our 24 karat gold mask. We don't have it right now, but hey, if somebody wanted to try it, we can definitely get it in stock for you.
Yeah, that's what
It's
got
an
me to
easy
going because I
order.
was like, where is this
Mm-hmm.
place at? So,
Yes.
what would you tell anybody who is interested in not only becoming an esthetician or getting into the beauty industry, but the ugly, good, bad, and ugly? But we're going to start with the ugly of being an entrepreneur and making sure that your staff is on the same accord. Can you shed some
Yeah.
light on that?
Yeah, that's a great topic. So you're exactly right about that. Entrepreneurship is the good, bad, and the ugly, and everything in between. So I would say the ugliest part of it is probably all the back end stuff that we have to do, that like we make it look really nice on social media and like in person, but there's a lot of things that build up into getting us to our everyday routine there. So, we have to get there extra early, we have to set up the entire salon, we have to make sure we return emails and phone calls and all those things and get the day set up for our appointments. Now, the ugly side of things could be so many things, ranging from, you get all set up for a facial appointment, you're excited, you're ready to go, and let's just say your client does a no call, no show. Now, that right there is very disappointing. We do have a cancellation policy and we try to enforce it as much as we can, but it only goes so far. So sometimes our clients don't always respect that. And then that can get kind of ugly because as much as we build this relationship and this friendship with our clientele, and then it's hard when we have to enforce our policy. So
Hmm.
that part right there is really, really tough for us because we're stuck right in the middle where we have to enforce our policy because this is our bread and butter. This is
Yeah.
literally, we don't get paid by the hour. So we get paid by the appointment and by the client. And if they don't show up, it's it's just a lose-lose for us. We lose out on the products we pulled for you. We lose out if we told another client no, they can't come in, and all those things. And I don't think that that client that did that no call, no show, sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not, and life just happens.
Hmm.
And we understand that. So we just ask that our clients, give us good communication and respect so that way we can plan our day accordingly. And if an emergency pops up and happens, we totally get it. We're human too. We just need communication. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like the ugly side of things, along with, knowing how to do taxes for your business, knowing how to do your accounting, and all those things are things that I am still learning to this day because when you're in business and an entrepreneur, you learn something new almost every single day about your business and about yourself.
Yeah. And I mean, that was a beautiful picture that you painted because it was raw. I didn't take in consideration the no call, no show. It's like you pull that you took us inside your world because like you said, when we go as clients, we see happy, hey girl, hey, we
Yes,
laughing,
yes,
not
yes,
realizing that, look, this is business, and
yes.
people who are not considerate. So
It
that's
doesn't
very
always feel
important.
that yeah, and it doesn't always feel that way because it's so friendly and it feels like a hangout spot and we're just a bunch of women getting together trying to take care of each other. But sometimes it's like we go through a whole lot over there because we can have a whole day set. And I can think I have like 7 or 8 clients, for example, and maybe like 2 or 3 won't show up, but I was really relying on that, because I was looking
Hmm.
forward to seeing people, I was looking forward to servicing them. I had my product set up, for certain appointments, we have to do like hot towels. So we're soaking them in our oils and we're putting them in our hot towel warmers. We're filling up our water and we're doing all of our things to get ready for you. And then you just don't show up or call or anything. And we're like, well, what happened? And we do have
Right.
a policy, but it's hard to enforce it because all we can do is send you an email with like an invoice. But really, if you don't pay it, you don't pay it. And it just kind of gets, thrown out like that. So,
Mm.
but
And that's the part that we
that's
didn't that we didn't that we
yeah.
don't see. That is the ugly.
Absolutely. That is the ugly part of business. In particular, I would say that's probably like the hardest part for us right now in the industry is the no call, no shows.
So what about a rude client, or how are we handling that moving forward? I know you and I have had talks about, you know, getting into a business, and at times I've had to take a step back, but I see that you continue to go. What would your advice be to our entrepreneurs
So
that's in the game?
that's a great question too, because we don't really get too many rude clients, but once in a while we have come across it, and it is really disappointing. Myself personally, I can handle basically any kind of person. So I have been talked to every kind of way, with my past experience of being a waitress. So for me, I don't really try to take it too personal. Sometimes people are just having a really crummy day and they might come in and they're having a bad day. And what I think part of my job is not just to wax you, but to turn that day around, or service you in any way that you're getting any kind of appointment. My job is to turn that mood around and kind of get you feeling good again. And sometimes people go through like tragic losses in their families, and then you think, oh my gosh, why is she still coming into the salon? Well, it's because she needs to get away and she needs a break, and so we're just here to support. But when you come for us in a rude way and there's absolutely nothing that we can do to kind of change that. We just service you and we're as polite as we can be and we keep it moving. Because at
Mhm.
the end of the day, you came in for a service, you're going to get that done, and that's it. But for the most part, we don't really have that problem too much. In the past, we have just learned to let that client, have her way. We set our rules down and we're just like, try to have a little respect for us and we try to be as polite and nice as possible and we use our manners and usually that does fix the problem. Sometimes it doesn't and we'll just have that client leave and we'll try not to reschedule them.
Yeah, it's the old saying, killing with kindness. So we're
Kill them
almost
with
about to
kindness.
wrap up. I want you to tell people where they can find you on the social media outlets, and also shoot out your address.
Okay, so yeah, we are located at 7507 Taft Street. We're in Suite 2. It's located right off of Route 30 and Taft Street. So if you're heading towards like the Maryville Gary area, we are going to be right there on Taft. And We're inside of Brookstone condos. So you make a right on the 75th place, make a quick right into our parking lot. We're right in that middle suite. We have our name all over our door. On Instagram, we're Bel Viso Skin Spa. On Facebook, we're Bel Viso Skin Spa. On TikTok, follow us. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're new to TikTok, so we're just kind of dibble dabbling into that right now. We're trying to figure that out too, but we're having a lot of fun with it so far. So yeah, go ahead and shoot us a follow on our social media and pop in and say hi if you want. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open between the hours of 10 and 5 on Tuesday through Friday. And then Saturdays, we're open 10 to 2. And we do take walk-ins upon availability. So if you ever wanted to just, pop in and you're thinking maybe I'll just go in for a quick like eyebrow wax or Brazilian or a facial or a V-steam, and you're not really too sure, you could always give us a call too. Our phone number is 219-555-5104. Call us, ask us if we have availability. There's three estheticians. We love what we do, so we're always willing to take on new clients. And then if not, and you are the kind of person that wants to be more scheduled, I would definitely go to the website. That's going to be your best bet. It will make you pay in full, but it'll get all your information on there and you can pick the time and date that works best for you. And that's just www.belvisoskinspa.com.
So you heard her. This is Olga, the esthetician, the owner of Bel Viso Spa. You guys, I have enjoyed this interview. Olga, I have enjoyed you. In the meantime, guys, this is episode 6, and the title is Coochie Talk. And you have just heard one of the best estheticians out here, Miss Olga. Guys, I will talk to you later. Thank you for putting down your phone and rocking with
And
me.
thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you.